Hi Stampin' friends, tonight we're going to use the paper pumpkin kit with the sunflowers. Okay, so this is the cute little box. This is Sweet Sunflowers, August 2022. And when you open it up, of course, it talks about your free gift because you get these little gold honeycombs to use with it. And then, of course, your typical things. This time it has, because this is the birthday kind of deal, it has crushed curry and soft suede Stampin' Spots. And then it has the sunflower and then some great sentiments for a one-of-a-kind friend. Hello, thank you, and wishing you so much happiness. So it's got, a leaf, it's got a center, lots of different choices here. Let's just continue to, I was going to show you the back of this. The back of this is just kind of like a preview of the next several months. So it has the, I think we're supposed to be getting a Christmas tag, Christmas cards, and then Christmas tags. So that's how that's going to be. And then let's just go ahead and open this up. Here we go. All right, so I'm just gonna close that in there, like that. I'm just gonna set this aside. So this is what it looks like when you kind of begin here. I'm just gonna grab some scissors. I am being careful not to rip anything or cut anything with the scissors that I don't want to. I want to rip this. Okay, there's that. Okay, so this is our instruction page, and it shows us what we're going to have. We're going to have a lot of great, really pretty envelopes. We've got these three, and these three. So you can see how easy those will be to put together. And I've seen a lot of great alternatives with this. People have made tent toppers and put the pretty sunflower on it. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Just gonna slide this out. Oh, didn't quite get all of that. There we are. Okay, so we have the die cut sheet. Let's go ahead and get these envelopes here. And there you can see some little tiny honeycombs, some small dimensionals. These are our envelopes. Whoops, right there. So there's our 9 envelopes. So you can see these envelopes are super cute. And I'm just guessing that you probably would want to put your address label, put it on a white address label just to make it easy for them to read if you were going to mail them. I haven't looked into that, but I'm just guessing. So we have these 3 cute little layer pieces. You have these that I'm sure we can stamp on. And then now we're down to our card bases. So we have 3 of these, 3 of these, and 3 of these. So I'm going to go ahead and just do 1 of each. Set the others back on the box. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and put our envelopes to the side as well. Then let's get to the beginning here. Turn my little sheet. Okay, number 1. This is, we're going to use the green card base. And then we're going to use this piece. So you can see like that. And then for a one-of-a-kind friend is the sentiment they want you to use on that. So it looks like to me they've used these little guys. So I'll grab one of those. Like that. And then this has little bee die cuts as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of those because it has 2 in this. That, and you can put dimensionals on it later. I just think it's best to wait. But let me grab, let's see, I have big, giant. Let's see, this one will work, actually. Okay, I'm just gonna grab this one. And then where did I put my, there we are. So for a one-of-a-kind friend is what I want to use. Now, I don't know if you guys typically do paper pumpkin, but next month is treats, and then the next one will be Christmas cards. So I know that a lot of people will be interested in that. So I typically save these to put with the remainder of the kit, and just use my regular stamp pads for the lives. I'm just getting some soft suede. Let's see, I'm trying to decide if they want this up or down. I think they want it at the bottom. So let's see how this works out for a one-of-a-kind friend. That's a great sentiment. So there's how it turned out. And if I wanted to, of course, be super careful with it and be sure that I didn't have any kind of a problem, I would always be able to use my Stamparatus because it allows me to restamp if it's not thick enough or something like that. Okay, so I have this. Then I just need to use my dimensionals here. Just going to get 2 of those, one here and one here. Try to pop that one back on there. Like that. And then here you would just use adhesive, or you can use these glue dots, whatever you have available under this. And then you're going to want your, for my one-of-a-kind friend. And then on these, I'm going to also put, no, I think those are a little large. You could cut these in half if you wanted them to be on dimensionals, or you can use these little tiny glue dots. Pull that off. And kind of decide one, you know, might put one there on the bottom. Oh wait, I gotta put him the right side up. That's important. Like that. And then maybe I'll put the other one, just kind of decide where on a flower it would be cute. I kind of like the idea of it being right up there at the top. So that was super simple and easy, and I think made a really cute card for the, especially for the amount of time that you put into it. So fun. So the next one is this card base. Nope, I'm wrong. This card base. And if you're ever having trouble keeping it flat, you can always use your bone folder to get it to lay a little bit neater on there. And then this one calls for our kind of long, skinny, and blue die cut. And it asks for wishing you happiness as the sentiment. All right, let's see here. Go ahead and get that same one. I'm just going to peel this off. There we are. Put that on there. And then this is again soft suede. Try to make sure I have enough ink on it. And then I just, good that these are clear because I'm just trying to get these. That's one reason I'm definitely going to do this upside down because I want to try to get it as straight as I can. There we are. And then you're going to use this layer here, which is a rich razzleberry. And you're going to put that under the sentiment. And then where are our little, here's this guy. This die cut. And we're just going to layer it under there like that. So super duper simple. All you need to do on this, you can either stick this down using our glue dots and then pop this up on dimensionals. I think that's what I would do. Sorry about that. There we go. And that makes a really neat little card. So that's that one. And then for our final card, of course, we will use this one, this card base, I should say. And then we're going to stamp on this die cut. So here is our die cut piece. And we're just going to try to, now where did my inked up? Oh, here we go. I'm going to put our, just a second. I want to get this sunflower. And now what you need to do is get it where it will be lined up to stamp on here. So for me, the easiest way to do that is to just find the spot that has the most, like that's the lined up way. But just kind of find the spot that has like a clump or has whatever is the most unusual thing. And you can see there that will be how that goes. So let's ink that up with, let's spin this around, get to my, well, I'm not seeing my crushed curry right off. I don't know where it is. I guess I'll use my Daffodil Delight. I think that actually mango might be better, since I probably had it out for a Halloween card at some point. Get my mango. That's just going to be slightly more orange is all. You could also use the soft suede, and that would kind of make an outline on the card. Okay, so just turn this back over and try to get it lined up back where I think it should be. It's kind of looking. Okay. Kind of off the edges on that. Oh, but it's cute though. Okay, then I just need to get the center piece. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this with my little purple stamp scrubby thing. It is in the annual catalog if you don't have one. I think they're pretty quick for using to clean your stamps. Okay. Then I'm just gonna, oh, it's a little hard to see with the other stamp on there. So that may not have, it's all right. Could have been better, could have been worse. So there is that. So then the way you're going to put this together is you're just going to pop this up on a dimensional, and you're just going to add one of these guys kind of under it to let it have some kind of extra stuff. I think I'm going to put them on dimensionals. I think that will draw more interest, and then of course get this little die cut piece out of there and throw it away. I'm going to put one under this. I have to be really careful. I may have made that too big, but we'll see. Do it like that. And then, oops, I guess I broke that. So you'll have to be really careful if you don't want to break it, apparently. So I'm just going to try to line it up so that you sort of can't tell is the plan. Okay, there we are. And then with this piece, I want to put it on the top. So I'm just going to get some dimensionals under it. Okay, that one's stuck, I guess. And then pop it on there. Now, honestly, I don't think that looks too great. And I think I'm gonna just stamp it a couple more times, which is gonna seem weird. But the more times that I do this after I've made what I felt like was a mistake, it's probably going to look better. Turn it a direction or two. There we are. And then what I would do now is probably just fill all this in with ink. So, okay, so we have that, and now all we need is the thank you. So let's find that. Sorry, thank you. And it has this listed as the soft suede. So let me get a... Thank you. Whatever sentiment I have on there off. And we're putting it on the pink one, which is this pink and yellow one. Gonna ink that up with my soft suede. Get it centered left and right and top to bottom, and then just hope it's reasonably straight. Kind of. And then you can layer this kind of however you like. You can put it under the flower. You could put it on top of the flower. If you're wanting to hide that center, that's another great idea to just put it right on top of there and make it like that was actually what you were planning to do all along. So one thing to do, if you're going to put it on top, you want to just remember to only put dimensional under one side and then put a glue dot on the other side so that it will lay neatly. So the other choice is to put it kind of like that. So I probably would finish this up with some twine. This is in the annual catalog. It comes in several colors. There's kind of this darker color, there's white, there's black, there's an ecru, and kind of a gray brown, and then this one. So I would probably go ahead and add some of this ribbon and stuff, even though it doesn't really say to do that on these cards. So now it shows you a couple of different ways to do this. It shows you kind of like this, getting everything together, and then it shows you putting it together. So I do think that these instructions are pretty nice. And then you can always go ahead and see the alternatives and other things that you can do by, when you have this, going ahead and scanning this, and it'll take you to the page that shows you how the cards. I think this is so pretty with this particular one especially. I mean, they're all cute with it, but I think that looks really nice with that one. So there's one card. The other card has the sentiment and the bee thing there kind of going on. And the other one has this one with the little bees. And I think it gives you enough bees that you could do a lot of different things with the bees. So it's pretty easy to use the bees. Now, it also gives you a stamp to stamp them if you want to make more. And these guys, now you can certainly cut these up and make them into really cute smaller pieces, like kind of like how it was done on the card that has this little piece here, like this. It's really cut them in a lot of pieces like that and get a lot of use out of them. The other thing that you can do, well, I thought that was a piece of paper. Hold on a second. Everything I think I thought was paper is not paper. Oh wait, this might be, nope, that's old. Let's see. Trying to find some white. Oh wait, I think this might be. There we go. Okay, so of course, another thing that you can do with this, now this will be, you could do this on yellow, and it's, oh, I brought the yellow over. I try to be cool and then I forget. Okay, now nothing says it has to be straight like this, but it certainly can. You can turn it and do it like this. So, you know, just kind of think about, you don't even have to do the whole thing. You can just do certain spots. But let me grab a yellow or orange or something here. Use this one, and then I'm going to get the Daffodil Delight, and any yellow would work. What you want to do here is use something to stick it down. You could use washi tape, which I have handy, so I might just do that. And what's good about this, if you're not going to do the whole thing, you can use the washi tape and it will stick to the piece underneath as well as to the piece that you want to hold down. Now, of course, you would need to be careful and pick this up and do that. If you're trying to get the whole thing neatly done, you would want to do that. Okay, so let me get this. Let's do a couple of areas. Now, when I do this, I could have done the other side. That might have been better. But my point is, this one will now be sort of the mask. So you can use this another time. You can clean the gold side, you can clean off. So, I mean, don't use water, but you can clean off so that it doesn't have a lot of gold on it. So, okay, so I did a couple spots there. And there you can see that would be a good place to stamp some bees and make your card, make your card base maybe like this, and make a sunflower and put on it. So there is a lot of great possibilities that you can do just with this, which is just your free gift. I appreciate you all watching, and I would love to see what you do with these kits if you chose them. You can just post on the My Paper Pumpkin, on my Paper Pumpkin favorite page. So I would love to see what you've done there. If you don't know where it is, just mention it in the comments and I will post a link. Thank you all. Bye-bye.